So, here's some stuff that's been floating under the radar for me. It actually got announced a few months ago, but a lot of it was more like hearsay and rumors. But now it looks like, yeah, this is actually going to happen, and that is a Child's Play TV series from the creator himself, Don Mancini. Now, as most of you guys are aware, we've had a resurgence of sorts with the Child's Play franchise. Of course, we had Curse of Chucky, and then a few years later, then we had Cult of Chucky. And now this looks like it's going to be a new series to, I believe, take place right after Cult, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, another horror TV show. Yeah, kind of like how we had Ash vs. Evil Dead, and what was it? We also had we were supposed to get on CW Friday the 13th, which, yeah, thank God that's, not a thing anymore. But as much as I'd love to see a Friday the 13th TV series, let's be honest, CW is not the place for it. And you may be thinking, what about Riverdale? What about Riverdale? And to which I respond with, yeah, but I don't need Jason to do teen drama. Well, the only reason I want Jason to be involved with teen drama is when he's, disemboweling somebody or ripping someone's head off and shoving it down someone else's throat. Sorry, I went to a dark place. I apologize. I was like, man, I just need to think of some really terrible... all I'm saying is Jason was not meant to be on CW, is all I'm saying. There was too much for Jason that he couldn't get away on, and I'm getting off topic. Anyway, so, Child's Play TV show. That's what we're here to talk about, right? So, a Child's Play TV show is a cool idea. It's going to be an 8-part series, so I guess, I don't know if it's going to be a mini-series, or if it's going to be that's going to be the first season, is just an 8-episode story. But I think it's cool that, Chucky has his own TV series, but, yeah, my thing is how much is this going to follow, how much of this is going to follow Cult of Chucky? Because, I guess, spoilers, because that movie's been out for almost a year or so. Yeah, Chucky got transferred into this woman's body, and, Chucky transferred himself into this woman's body he met back in Curse of Chucky, and Cult of Chucky, he put his consciousness in her, and now there's, multiple Chuckies, and Andy's back, and now he's trapped in an asylum. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that, we can still have the Chucky doll in there. I mean, there's now 3 Chucky dolls, thanks to Cult of Chucky, and the main Chucky, oh, this is gonna be so fucking confusing, I know it, is in a woman's body. That doesn't mean he can be transferred back into a Chucky doll. So, that's going to be, you're still, people are going to be saying, well, if he's in a person's body, then what's the point of having, the Chucky doll? Well, to which I respond with, yeah, but there's still, 2, 3 other Chucky dolls in here. Plus, we have, and they're all connected to Charles Lee Ray. They're all part of, his consciousness transferred into multiple versions. It's kind of like, in a weird way, Charles Lee Ray became like Skynet or Brainiac. Just on a mystical level, where he transferred his consciousness into multiple Chucky dolls. And the main Chucky is in, Andy's house, or, his messed up face that Andy tortures. It's weird like that. But, yeah. So I'm wondering where, what possible show, channel could you put on this? I'd say Starz, but after they completely mishandled a certain show and left it hanging on the 3rd season and led to the eventual main actor's retirement of that character, and now we'll never get that. I don't see that happening. Also, let's not forget how well they treated Penny Dreadful, or was that HBO that did Penny Dreadful? Point being is that for some reason horror TV shows on these adult network, on these major networks don't for some reason catch on. So I don't know. I'm totally not bitter about how well Penny Dreadful and Ash vs. Evil Dead were mistreated. I'm not bitter about that at all. Not one bit! Anywho. So what I'm saying is, let's maybe not put it on Starz or HBO, but on the other end of the spectrum, it's where else could you put it? FX, maybe. FX definitely with America, you know, we have American Horror Story, so I think the Child's Play TV show could definitely work in there. But then you would just, I feel, on the other hand, though, they do get away with a lot in American Horror Story in terms of gore and whatnot. I was about to say maybe it'd be a little too tame, but on the other, having said that though, I'm kind of like, yeah, but they can still get away with a shit ton on American Horror Story as it is. So technically speaking, you could, you know, theoretically still do all the stuff you wanted to do with American Horror, you know, like with Child's Play, and still get away with it. I mean, Chucky's been known to have some really grisly kills, but nothing like too far out there that would make it go, maybe we should put it on a different network. That's always been that's how it's kind of been for Child's Play, is that, yeah, there's some pretty nasty kills from Chucky on Chucky's end, but it was never to the point where it's like really, really horrific. Well, no, there was one in Cult of Chucky that was really, you know, messed up, and there were a few others. And you know, I think the sense of humor Chucky has can also fit, although they probably will have to tone him down at some points. But again, you know, American Horror Story does get away with a lot in terms of non-censorship. So, yeah, the more I think about it, FX would probably be like the best place for it. FX, or maybe I think Sci-Fi would limit them, and for some reason they brought back Leprechaun, which is fine, but no Warwick Davis, no peace, right? So yeah, we've also got another Leprechaun movie coming in 2019. This is apparently coming out sometime this year or early next year. So it's going to be cool to see where they're going to put this. I'm curious if they're going to follow it all with what happened with Cult of Chucky, or it's going to be its own continuity. It's going to be I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. But yeah, I just want it to, you know, I don't care if it's like an 8-part miniseries or if it gets to be its own thing. I don't know how long you could make it. I think I'd be more at peace with it if it was just an 8-part story instead of a series-long thing. Because I don't know how long you could do how many seasons you could get out of a Chucky TV series. So you guys tell me in the comments below. What do you guys think of Child's Play getting a TV series? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? What station do you think it'd be best suited for? Do you think it'd be FX, or do you have somewhere else in mind? Who do you want to see in the show? If you saw Cult of Chucky, do you want it to have some continuity with Cult of Chucky, or do you want it to be its own thing? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.